3 weeks after his death, a private memorial service is taking place for Prince at the place where he worshiped. It's at the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses in Minnetonka. Now, since Prince was found dead at his home at Paisley Park on April 21st, we've seen thousands of fans gather there to pay their respects and several musical celebrations to honor his work. Prince's family members held a private service for him just days after he died. But today's gathering is different. It started at 5 o'clock, and our Nina Moini joins us now to tell us more about it. Nina?
Hi, Angela. You mentioned the fans, and they're out here as well. While the guests are inside at this memorial service, some of the fans out here were kind enough to share these programs that they got. Actually, we're told the church officials here were kind enough to want to allow some of the fans in when they thought that they had more room in there, but they are now at capacity. We had heard 300 to 500 people are going to be in attendance for this little service that we're told is about to last probably about 30 minutes or so. From what I can see inside, it looks there will just be an opening song, opening prayer, and a portion where Larry Graham, a musician and friend of Prince, will be giving some remarks. So it is, again, a very private event. They ask that the media not go inside, but we can tell you that, again, security is very high. Let me show you some video from earlier on when we did see members of law enforcement were very diligently checking guests as they were arriving to be able to enter inside of the parking lot. And then we did also see some folks going through a back entrance here at the church. We were told there might be as many as 30 to 50 people who are maybe famous or people of prominence coming here who might not want to be seen. We did see comedian Sinbad entering a short time ago, and he had a small group of people with him. He didn't take the back entrance, but then there was also 2 school buses that arrived that pulled up right in front of the door. It's unclear who was inside of there, but then everybody got off and the school buses sort of blocked those individuals from view. So it's a big group of people here. Again, 500 people, friends, people who worshipped alongside Prince, and again, some people of prominence. But church officials here tell us they don't want it to be about really who else is in attendance here. They want it to be about this very private man who worshipped very passionately and spent a lot of time here inside of his Jehovah's Witness faith, which we've heard a lot about.
And as far as Prince's family members, I think they've said that they were not planning to be there today?
That's right, Angela. One of Prince's sisters took to her Facebook to say that while she understands that everybody wants to grieve in their own way and there will be several memorials and they support that this is in no way the official memorial put on by Prince's family. In fact, they won't be here today, she said. They are planning something special, a real big memorial service for him. That'll be coming up in August this summer.
All right. Thank you, Nina.